First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, in this video that is on lesson number 11, so on the topic profit and loss. So now we are going to solve a question that is based on the concept called quintals. So quintals, I think this is the first time you could have heard this word called quintals. We have already heard the word like kilograms, grams, ton, even ton, we could have heard that word, but most of the students doesn't know what is called as quintals, right? So quintals is nothing but 100 kilograms. So 100 kilograms is equal to 1 quintal, right? So this word quintal you can able to see here and there in the topic profit and loss questions. So remember one thing, while learning time and distance, right? While learning quantitative aptitude, time and distance, on the first video I have told you, learn all the conversions. For example, you should know to convert meter to kilometer, kilometer to meter, kilometer per hour to meter per second, because only if you know all the conversion rate, you can able to solve the question on time and distance. So similarly, when you comes to this topic profit and loss, so here it is going to be based on a product, right? We are going to sell a product and we are going to get a profit or a loss. But that product can be in any form. It can be in a solid form or it can be in a liquid form. If you take, for example, they could say like 1 liter of coconut oil is 900 rupees. Example I'm saying, right? 1 liter of coconut oil is 900 rupees. He sells only 200 ml. So you should know the difference, how to convert ml into liter, liter to ml. So similarly, kilograms to gram, gram to kilogram. And what is called as 1 ton. 1 ton will be 1000 kilogram. 1 quintal will be 100 kilogram. 1 kilogram will be 1000 grams. So you should know all these conversion data, because the product can be anything, right? It can be a stone, or it can be a, what to say, it can be a liquid form, a liter, something like that, or it can be a lengthy wire. For example, a 3 meter long wire. So this 3 meter long wire costs 1000 rupees, and out of this 3 meter, he sells 100 centimeter of wire for 20% profit. So only if you know the conversion of meter to centimeter, you can able to solve the question. So basic conversion you should know, right, for solving a question, not only on profit and loss. So in overall quantitative aptitude topic, complete quantitative aptitude, you should know some of the basic conversion. So meter to centimeter, millimeter to centimeter, so liter to ml. So all those conversions are required. Just learn basic conversions. So now we will be solving a question that is based on a quintals, right? So just an easy concept. So remember one thing, lesson number 6 what we learned, right? So lesson number 6 what we learned is the word each will not be in the question, right? If there is a word each is not in the question, I have told you how to frame an equation. So the same concept we are going to solve in lesson number 11 also. So only the question model will be different, but the solving method will be same, right? So what we applied the same concept we will be using in this lesson number 7 also. So remember one thing, when you take a book and see the same question what I am going to teach in lesson number 11, they used to solve it in a method called alligation mixture. I hope everyone remember it. So alligation mixture is one of the aptitude topic. After time and work, you can able to see a topic called alligation mixture, right? So they used to apply the alligation mixture concept here on lesson number 11 to solve a question, right? So it is your wish, but according to me, I would say that is completely different, right? We can solve the lesson number question by using a lesson number 6 concept itself. You don't want to apply alligation mixture here. So better, if you are okay with learning alligation mixture, you can solve the question lesson number 11 what I'm going to teach now. But if you don't know what is called as alligation mixture, no issue. The same concept what we learned on lesson number 6, I'm going to apply on lesson number 11. That's it, right? So the solving method, everything will be same. So now let me move on to the question that is based on a quintal concept and this different lesson number 11 concept. So first question, a trader has 1200 kilograms of rice. He sold a part of it at 5% profit and rest at 11% profit, so that he made a total profit of 7%. How much in kilogram rice did he sell at 5% profit? So once read the question again if you can't able to understand what the question exactly what they are saying. Just see, the person has 1200 kilograms of rice. So out of the 1200 kilograms of rice, he sells some part at 5% profit and the remaining part at 11% profit. So overall he got 7% profit. So our target is to find that 5% profit is how much kg. This is our target to find. So when just listen here, the previous lesson, right? So previous lesson, that is lesson number 10, in quantity, remaining quantity, what we learnt is there will be 150 pence. Out of that 150 pence, 50 pence were sold at a 5% profit. The total quantity will be given. Out of the total quantity, how much part has been sold for how much profit, that has been given in the previous lesson. But here the total 1200 kilograms of rice is given, but out of this 1200 kilogram, some part has been sold at 5% profit and the remaining part has been sold at 11% profit. So when just listen here, the same thing we learned in lesson number 6. Right. So lesson number 6, what we did, so if there is 1200 kilogram, if it is split into two parts, for example, if this is 200 kilogram, then this will be remaining 1000 kilogram. If this is 300 kilogram, this will be 900 kilograms. Only then we can say the total will be 1200. So both the part is unknown. So what we need to do is, the first part will be x and the second part will be 1200 minus x. Understood? So now the first part x, which is sold for 5, that is he sold a part of it. So some part, right? That part is 5% profit. So 105 by 100. So similarly, the second part, 1200 minus x, the remaining part has been sold at 11% profit. So 111 divided by 100. So total, right? So 5% profit, 11% profit, and totally he got a 7% profit. So 1200 into 7, that is 107 by 100. So friends, if you can able to understand this equation alone, then the complete lesson will be easy for you. And also remember one thing, we didn't learn this equation first time here. We have already learned this same model, right? This and this we have already learned in lesson number 6. Right. So now we need to solve and we need to find what is, this is the 5% profit, right? So this part is sold for 5% profit, and what is the target? How much kg rice did he sell at 5% profit? So this 5% profit is sold how much of kg? So our target is to find what is the value of x. That's it. So solving this also seems to be very easy. I've told you a small technique to solve this equation. So 100, 100, 100. So all are base number 100. So you can cancel it. So now this will be 105x. So plus, when you multiply 1200 into 111, minus of 111x is equals to 1200 into 107. So do not waste your time on multiplying these two numbers, because students do this, right? 1200 into 111, 1200 into 107, that is not required. Just see what I'm going to do. So 105x minus 111x will be minus 6x is equal to 1200 into 107. So bring the term towards right hand side. So minus of 1200 into 111. So minus 6x, you can take that is 1200 common. So 107 minus 111 here. So 6x is equals to 1200. So this will be minus 4. So we can cancel minus and minus here. 1 6 are 6, 6 2s are 12. So x is equal to 800. So which means this 5% profit, he sold some part for 5%. So that part will be 800 kilogram. So friends, understood or not, right? We found the value of x, which is 800. So the 5% profit, he sells how much of kilo of rice, which is 800 kilo of rice. So he sells at 5% profit. So if he sells the first part 5% profit and the second part is how much? So remaining 400 kilograms. Only then we can say the total will be 1200 kilograms, right? So answer for this question, sorry, answer for this question will be 800 kilograms, right? So once that's it, right? So very easy, and here the question does not contain any word called quintals. So next question I will say, if there is a word quintal, how to solve it. So remember one thing, all this stuff we have already learnt right? But only difference, you should understand what is the difference between lesson number 6 question and lesson number 11 question. That is most important. And another important thing here is this part. Do not waste your time on multiplying the values. Definitely you will get a same number on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side. So you don't want to multiply, take that number as a common so that it is easy to, you can at some point you can cancel the values and find the answer easily. So do not waste time on multiplying those numbers. So answer for the first question is 800 kilograms. Second question. A trader at 22 quintals of rice, he sold a part of it at 23% profit and rest at 33% profit. So he made a total profit of 27%. How much rice he sells at 33% profit? So listen here, same concept question, but there is a word called quintals, right? So quintal, just now I have told you in the starting stage of the video, quintal will be 1 quintal is equals to 100 kilograms. So either you can directly convert this 22 quintals into 2200 kilograms here itself, because he totally a trader at 22 quintals. So 1 quintal is 100 kilogram. 22 into 100 will be 2200 kilogram. So some students will convert here itself. Some students, what they used to do is, after finding the final answer in quintals, they convert the last quintal into a kilogram. That is your wish, right? But I always suggest you to convert here itself so that you won't make any mistake, right? So 2200 kilogram is split into two things. One is, one part is sold at a profit of 23% profit. So we can keep this as x, and the second value will be 2200 minus of x. So the first part he sells at a profit of 23%. Second part he sells at a profit of 33%, right? So now write the equation. So x into 123 divided by 100. So the second value 2200 minus of x into 33% profit, so 133 by 100. So overall he got a profit of 27%. So 2200 into 127 divided by 100. So next step, we can cancel all the hundreds here. So 123x, so plus 2200 into 133. So minus of 133x is equals to 2200 into 127. So if you keep on practicing more number of questions, this step is also not required. So after writing this, you can directly write this step, because we know we are going to cancel 100. So you don't want to write this step again and again after practicing lot of questions, right? So here 123x minus 133x will be minus 10x, right? So is equals to 2200 into 127 minus of 2200 into 133. So minus 10x is equals to 2200. So 127 minus 133 will be minus 6. So we can cancel minus and minus here, 0 and 0 here. So x is equals to 1320. Right? So 0, 6 2s are 12, 1, 13, 1320. So now we found the value of x will be 1320. Just listen here. Do not say this is the answer, final answer. Why? Because always before saying the final answer, confirm one thing, what they are exactly asking. So how much rice he sells at 33% profit. So this 1320 kg he sells at 23% profit. But our target is to find how much kg of rice he sells for this 33% profit, which means we need to find this value. So 1320, substitute x, we found x is equal to 1320. So 2200 minus 1320 will be 880 kg. So 880 kg of rice has been sold with a profit of 33%. Right? So previous question they have asked this value, this question they are asking this value, right? So after finding the final answer, just confirm, right, what exactly the question they are asking, and then mark the options, right, in the exams. So friends, that's it. So I will give you one question as a homework question that is based on a quintal itself, right? So check whether you are getting the answer or not. I hope everyone will get that answer so correctly. So now only one more lesson to go, that is lesson number 12, which is called as a dishonest dealer. So some fault calculation will be made on the questions, right? So they will give you the trader, right? What the seller, what he used to do is he do some fault calculations to, he cheats the customer by, instead of 1000 grams he give only 950 grams. Those kind of question I will be teaching you on the next lesson. That will be the last lesson on the topic profit and loss. So up to this lesson number 11, I didn't use any new formulas, right? I have just used the normal traditional method. Even if I teach you any one or two formula here and there, I have taught you the traditional method also. Always the traditional method will be helpful to solve all the question on profit and loss. Even the question is easy or even the question is more tougher, if you know the traditional basic method, solving will be very simple, right? So friends, that's it about this video, right? So start practicing the question, take your books or visit my website. You can able to see more question on profit and loss. So keep on solving the question. If you can't able to solve the question, just check which model the questions. So that model what we learned and why we are not getting the answer for the question. So start analyzing it, start practicing it. Learning alone is not at all important. Practice is always required. It only then you can able to clear the question in your exams. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams. So friends, thank you so much. Bye.